A controversial plan to cut VAT on electricity bills is under scrutiny, with experts warning of potential pitfalls. The proposed 5% VAT reduction, championed by Chancellor Rachel Reeves, could backfire and disproportionately benefit wealthier households, experts argue. Reeves is considering this measure as a quick fix to ease the cost of living crisis and address the rise of Reform UK. However, critics argue that it would primarily benefit those with larger homes and higher energy consumption, potentially increasing carbon emissions and failing to address the needs of cash-strapped voters. Tim Lunig, a former government advisor, emphasizes the flaws in this approach. This idea is flawed. Most of the savings would go to those with larger homes and higher electricity bills. He further adds, if we remove VAT from energy bills, we risk losing credibility as a sensible economic party. A former Energy Department official shares similar concerns. While the government needs to provide short-term relief, this proposal is simplistic and may not achieve its intended goals. We should be asking those with greater means to bear a larger burden, and this plan falls short of that principle. Reeves faces a critical budget decision on November 26, where she must navigate a delicate balance between filling a £30 billion shortfall and avoiding increased living costs for voters. As part of this challenge, she is exploring various measures to reduce energy bills, including the removal of the 5% VAT charge on domestic energy, which would cost the Exchequer an estimated £2.5 billion annually. Calculations by the charity Nestor suggest an average household could save £86 annually, but this benefit would disproportionately favour wealthier households with higher energy consumption. Energy Secretary Ed Miliband acknowledges the affordability crisis and the need for government action, but the proposed plan raises concerns about its impact on the EU's minimum VAT rate of 5% on energy bills. Experts warn that reducing VAT on energy bills could undermine the government's green commitments by encouraging higher electricity consumption. Reeves has other options, such as removing green levies from bills and transferring the costs to taxpayers, which some officials support. This approach would fund schemes like renewable subsidies and the Great British Insulation Scheme through income-based taxation, making it more equitable. Supporters argue that removing green levies rather than tax would counter reforms promised to scrap levies and abandon net zero goals. However, it adds complexity to Reeves's tax decisions, especially with the consideration of breaking the manifesto commitment to raise income tax due to the fiscal deficit. Some urge Reeves to shift remaining levies to gas bills, encouraging the adoption of climate-friendly heat pumps over new gas boilers. Madeleine Gabriel, Director of Sustainability at Nestor, suggests, we recommend removing almost all levies from electricity and shifting any remaining levies to gas. This approach could significantly reduce the difference between electricity and gas bills, promoting decarbonization. Nigel Topping, Chair of the Climate Change Committee, emphasizes the need to reduce electricity costs relative to gas to encourage the transition from gas boilers to heat pumps. As a final option, Reeves could consider the targeted approach taken by her predecessor, Rishi Sunak, who provided a £400 rebate on energy bills to every UK household in 2022. While this could be electorally popular, critics warn of its administrative complexity and cost. And this is the part most people miss. The debate surrounding VAT reduction on electricity bills highlights the complex trade-offs between short-term relief, long-term sustainability, and equitable distribution of benefits. As Reeves navigates these challenges, the outcome will shape the UK's economic and environmental trajectory. What do you think? Should the government prioritise short-term relief or focus on long-term sustainability? Share your thoughts in the comments.